Hello guys, I'm going to do a tutorial on my Folio with a box. So we're going to start with the box first. And I already got the sizes, so you guys, I will link in the description or in the description so you guys can get the measurements. So let's start with the box. So you're going to need a 8 1/4 by 9 1/2 and score at 1, 2, 7 1/2 and 8 1/2. Then you're going to need 2 8 by 1/4. No, I'm sorry, 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. So you need 2 of these. So I'm going to glue them on so you can see them. And the spine is 1 inch. And you just take this. And make sure you don't go over your score line. Try to make it even as possible. You do want to score your lines first. I forgot to do that. Go. Yeah, this so far, so now put this one on this one. So here's the box starting, see? So now you need the pocket that goes in here. So what you need to do is take your scissors and you see this line right here? Snip here. Okay. Then you want to take it up. And then snip here. I was thinking, I thought I messed up. And then you want to snip here. And then cut down here. So basically you want to cut out the score line. See? And there you go. So now do the same thing on this side. So score on the lines. Okay, so now you need to fold it and glue here.
So same thing on this side?
Okay, now glue this down. And this is going to go in between the two score lines. Try not to go over the score lines. And if you're having trouble with that, all you gotta do is just fold it up and make sure it's in it. And that is your box. And you can go and decorate all you want on it. Gotta make sure it's all even. There you go. So that is your box. So you can decorate it, do whatever you want, but I'm going to put it to the side. So now let's make the folio. So you're going to need 8 1/4 by 7 3/4. You want to score at 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. Then 6 1/2 and 7 1/4. These are this is 3/4 of a spine. So let's score our lines, or furnish your lines. If you want, you can use your strong paper, like your 110, anything above 65 grid. It will be perfect for the album and the booklet, the folio, the book. I can never say that word right. I could be saying it wrong, and I know I am, but it is what it is. So now you need it should have changed it around, 8 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so you need 2 of these. So we're going to glue them on. Again, try not to go over the spine of the score mark, and make it even. Do the other side. Okay, and there is the beginning booklet. Then we're going to need sorry, I had to correct it. This is 5 3/16 and 9 1/4. Score at 1/2 and then 1. Now let's finish it. That one's finished. So now what you do is you take it and you glue it here. So the point is to make it 1/8, or you could do 1/8 or 1/16, whatever you like, 2/16, whatever you like, long as it fits in between the two score lines. Okay? So I think I'm going to put it on the inside like this to make it easier. On the outside. And this is going to be a 1/2 inch spine. Now do the same thing on the other one. Score it. Finish it.
Furbish it. It's been such a long time that I did a video of voice. I can't even remember names. Okay, so glue this.
Make sure it's in between the two lines. And again, this is 1/2 inch, and this is spine is 3/4 of an inch. So we have this so far. It looks just like this, right? So on this one, you need two 8 1/4 by 5 5/8. 8 1/4 by 5 5/8. Score at 1/2 inch.
So, move you up out of the way for a minute. Okay, like this.
And you're going to take it and you're going to glue it right here. It's going to be a little tall, so because I don't want it to interrupt in the spine. So we're just going to trim it. Where's my pencil? And we're going to do 3/16, or you can just do 8 1/4 minus 1/16. Okay? If that makes it easier for you to understand. So let me trim them. Now glue it right there. Make sure it doesn't go over the score line. Okay, that one's done. Now you want to do the same thing on this side. Okay, there you go. So that's what that is. Just like that. Either way, that's done. Now you need to do the pocket. Okay, the pocket will be 5 1/2 by 6 2/16. You want to cut the corners like this. Oh, I'm sorry. And you want to score 1/2 inch on all 3 sides. Then cut the edges. And then on here you can do these just like that. Now you want to glue it in between the 2 score lines. Make sure you keep it in the middle. Okay. There you go. Now that is this. And this. We are going to put belly bands. Here, here, and here. And they are 2 by, you need 3 of them, 2 by 9 1/4. Score at 1/2 and at 8 3/4, or do a half, turn it, do another half. It's up to you, whatever makes it easier. And you want to glue it down just like that. Go. Oops. There you go. Now do the other two. There you go. So that is done. But I want to flip it and make sure it's down. Okay. So now we're going to work with the waterfall. So you're going to need 12 of these, and it is 12 5 1/8 by 4 1/2. 4 1/2. Score at a 1/2 inch. So you're going to take them, fold it, score it, and it's going to go right here. There you go. Make sure it stays in. Then you flip it up. Take the other one. Put it directly underneath. Don't overlap it, just make sure it's butt up to it. Keep it in the lines. Okay, so a correction. We will not be doing 12, we will be doing 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that gives you 9. So after that, you want to flip this up. Okay, I corrected this. This is going to be 2 and 8 1/2. And you take it, you find the middle. Let me see if I can. You want to find the middle. Go, and these will go down. And this will go up, and you will need a magnet, or if you want to use a Velcro, whatever you want, a magnet can hold this down, and you will put the magnets before you put your decorative paper. So that is the folio and the box. So you want to lift this. This will have the magnet to hold it down. But before I go further, this if you have one of the 5x8 booklets, get it from Amazon, or I believe the dollar store has them. You can just slip that in there, and you have that. And you will need 3 8x10.5, score at 1/2 and 5.5. And then you're going to need 3 of 8x10, score at 5. So, what you do is you take the one, fold it, take one of those and one of these, and you want to glue it.
You want to put some glue? And put this. Oops. Dang it. I moved it. It's all good.
It's handmade. Doesn't have to be perfect. So now what you do is you fold, fold, and fold. If you want, you can do your corners. You can make them curve, whatever you like. So that's one. Let's do this one.
Take one of these, put it together. Okay, so you want to fold. This one you fold. And then fold. That's a little off, but that's because I should have furnished it before I glued them. So that's 3, so now, do this one. And then you take it and put this. Yeah. So you take this one, you fold it. Fold it. And fold it.
And there is your photo mats. You got 4 on one belly band. So you got one here, you got the one here, and you got one here. And there you go, guys. There is your book and your box. And there you go. Thanks for watching.